Hi, guys. Welcome to Solicitous. Welcome back to Solicitous, whatever it may be. I quickly wanted to come on to share an update in the Lilly and Jack Sullivan case. Um, I'm I'm conflicted with this update. I'm very happy that this neighbor is speaking out, Melissa Scott. And I'm very happy that the news is now newsing on other topics other than black flies. Because this is the news. This is the news right here. It sounds like in the conversations that Melissa has had with RCMP that they've been more forthcoming to her, at least, and now she is sharing that with the public. And kudos to her for doing that. However, what they have to say is somewhat disappointing, and you'll understand why now. In my other videos, when I stated I felt the way that I feel, I'm going back and forth past to past and present. In those videos I stated, and you'll understand when you hear what Melissa has to say about why, it makes me nervous to really not know if the RCMP are actually looking at all aspects of what could be taking place here and not just putting all their apples in one basket. And it sounds like they're a little bit behind the 8 ball here, if that's how the old saying goes. Anyways, let me share. And this is from CBC News. Title: RCMP collects footage from neighbor of missing kids. Well, missing children, Jack and Lilly.
Melissa Scott's trail cameras might contain clues about the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. RCMP asked her for days of footage as the investigation into the missing children approaches the 3-week mark.
It's scary, especially not knowing what happens. We definitely keep our kids a little closer to home now.
The 4- and 6-year-olds were reported missing from this home on May 2nd, launching a massive search of the woods surrounding the home. No trace has been found, and RCMP haven't ruled out the case is suspicious. This is some of the footage Scott gave police. She says RCMP major crimes officers came to her home this week, asking for everything on her 7 cameras, starting April 27th, 5 days before the kids were reported missing. 2 of Scott's neighbors were also asked.
So that's interesting. 5 days before the kids went missing. So, I mean, that would be even prior to the last time they were in school. So, I mean, they are looking at this as a possible abduction as well. And I think they may have messed up a bit, in my opinion.
To provide footage to RCMP. She says the officers also asked about her family's vehicles to rule out local traffic in the footage.
Possibly they are wondering if they didn't go missing earlier, or maybe somebody who isn't local to the area was around beforehand.
This road is the most direct path from Scott's property to the home the kids went missing from.
So looking for someone who is not local and not typically on those roads. She's saying not local, and she's saying that's what they said. Now, whether I can't say that they're not ruling anybody out local as well, because as we know, if it was an abduction and anybody took those children and did anything nefarious to them, it typically is somebody they know that is in their circle. So just keep that in mind as well.
We drove between the two places. It's about an 18-minute drive down rough dirt roads. Straight through the woods, it's about 5 kilometers.
I did mention to them that I was very happy to see them and glad that they were canvassing a little further and looking at trail cam footage. And they did respond saying that they probably should have been around earlier.
RCMP would not answer CBC's questions, including
They should have been around earlier. Yeah, I bet they didn't answer your questions. Yeah, so that's why in my other videos, you'll understand why I feel the way I feel, and many others do as well in the community.
why they are seeking trail camera footage from before the disappearance, and why they are identifying local vehicles. Nicola Sagan, CBC News, Glengarry Station, Nova Scotia.
All right. So, listen, any thoughts you guys have on that, share in the comments. Give a thumbs up to spread this information for Lilly and Jack. Keep our thoughts with the family and with Lilly and Jack. If they were possibly abducted or they were abducted, fingers crossed that they might still be with us. I know that's a stretch, but it's one last hope, right? Okay, lots of love, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. It's evening here. I just finished supper. And I will probably be on in a couple of days doing a live, and we can talk about this stuff and some other stuff that's come up yesterday regarding the disappearance, the vanishing, the missing children, Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Bye, everyone.